We got another one.
A loaded gun come with.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, guys.
I'm so sorry for what's on the screen right now. I'm really sorry.
Not our fault. I mean, it's one of our
fuck with
faults.
this. Yeah. Juniper, can you
But
move
it's
my
not-
video so I'm not like hiding in the?
Yeah.
in
Wait,
the...
hold on. Let me see if I.
Can you move my video so that I don't have to?
Is that better, Kat? Is that what you wanted?
I would like to explain that Noelle is not here this evening, and Juniper put that thing there, and now we all have to look at it.
Yeah, that's all there is to it.
Oh shit! Let me fix Errol too.
Fucked up.
Cause you're like way out in the corner. Okay.
That's me in the corner.
That's
me in the spotlight.
I try to guesstimate where you guys are gonna end up because sometimes we're not all sat down when I organize these, and I'm always fucking wrong.
Nice.
Okay.
God, I hate looking at it.
It's okay. It'll get
it.
smaller after a little while, and it won't be so bad.
It will get smaller?
When we go to the next
when we go to the
screen.
board.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Welcome to Riverdale Roulette.
Hey.
Right. Oh God, Noelle's the one. Who
Yeah,
has the
Noelle's not
script.
here,
She didn't
so
share the script with
we're
us.
like loose.
We can try to do it. So it's a show where we, the three, well, usually four, but tonight 3 of us try to, we watch episodes of Riverdale in random order, and then we try to piece together the plot of Riverdale. And
Absolutely.
that's why we're here
That's
tonight.
why we're here.
That's what we do.
And to preserve the sanctity of our premise, please make sure you are not posting spoilers in the comments.
Yes.
No fucking spoilers.
Yeah,
No
no
spoilers.
spoilies, no spoilers. We don't want to know. We want to go in
We
blind
want to
every time.
live in the dark cave of ignorance where we're safe.
We're safe. We're safe
Yeah.
there. Riverdale can't get us in there.
We can't
Exactly.
be harmed.
All right. Well, guys, I
we
think we start by introducing ourselves and
Yes.
saying how we feel after this episode. So I'll start. Hello, my name is Kat. My pronouns are she, her. And after my episode of Riverdale, I feel like I know too much about season 3.
Yeah, that's fair. Any other feelings?
And I feel like Cheryl was in it for sub 5 minutes, and therefore it's a bad episode.
Oh, that's so sad. I'm
That's
sorry.
So yeah.
They should have like a minimum amount of screen time that they're required
like
to give to Cheryl
50%
in
of
every
each episode should just be Cheryl.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It should just
It
be
should
Cheryl.
just be
It's
Cheryl
fine.
for 50%. Yeah. I'm Juniper. My pronouns are they or he. And I kind of echo Kat's sentiments. I know a lot about season 3, and I didn't see nearly as much of Cheryl as I would have liked to see. I also am feeling like I'm stuck in a time loop with Veronica and her dad.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Oh
And I
my
can't get
God.
out.
You are.
I can't
Correct.
get out of the time loop. And I'm being
We're all there
harmed.
with you.
I'm being harmed by it. And that's how I'm feeling.
We'll never be free.
Mm-mm.
Hi, I'm Errol. I use they or he pronouns. And I am actually just feeling so seen by this episode. And we'll get into it because this episode features a lot of talk about a certain tabletop role-playing game called
That's right.
Griffins and Gargoyles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I gotta talk to you guys about what I learned about Griffins and Gargoyles last week.
Oh man, we learned.
I learned a
Boy.
lot.
But yeah, I mean, it's just like, it's really nice to see our community, the TTRPG community, like accurately represented. And it just reminded me of like our early days of playing the game. Like, we'll get into it.
Yeah.
We'll get into it.
Yeah.
Sorry, just everybody in the chat is saying that Noelle's icon is too distracting, and they also hate it, Juniper.
They like it.
Yeah.
Everyone hates it.
I'm seeing.
No, they don't.
No Yellow is making me really happy from Revenge of Athena.
Don't try and gaslight our
I'm seeing
fucking
McMahon
viewers.
say true. I'm seeing Sapphic Stupidity say I can't look away from Noelle, presumably because of how beautiful she is. Kitty Kablam says, Juniper, I love it, LOL. Yeah, so I think
Put it away.
I think let's go to the board. Let's go to the board. Hold on. Wait,
okay.
let me get the board up. Okay.
Oh, it makes me sick to look upon.
It's small.
I'm trying not to look at it.
Now it's smaller. It's smaller now.
It's bigger. Somehow it seems bigger now.
No, it's smaller. It's much smaller. Skate to remove it. I think it's pretty good.
I don't think it's smaller. I don't think it's even a little smaller. I don't know why you're like trying to
get smaller at least. Yes. That's slightly
Is that better?
Oh, I hate it so fucking much.
Is that better?
I hate it, but now I at least don't see as many details.
I don't understand how you guys hate it. I just think it's so joyful and happy, and like, look at him. He is just a little guy. He's having a good time. He is
I've had enough of this.
You know what you've done. All right, let's talk about the board.
Okay. let me follow you.
That board on me.
There we go.
Board on me. Let's talk us through it. All right, so for those of you who have not joined us before, welcome to our absolutely hinged board of theories and sanity. So here we are, Riverdale, USA, 2010s-ish, still unclear. People are wearing skinny jeans, though, so we know it's in the 2010s. Off to the side, we have our 1955 zone. It's been a while since we've been there. In episode 1, we were in 1955 in season 7, and we don't really understand why. Mm-hmm. I'd love to go back there someday, but for now, we'll just move on. Let's see. Let's start with... Well, let's just go ahead and start with our main guy, supposedly, Archie Andrews. Loves vigilante justice, solved a murder in season 1, started a shirtless militia in season 2, killed a guy in an illegal boxing ring, and is in exile in season 3, though I have not seen either of those things happen yet. And he's running a youth center in season 4. That's Archie. Archie is connected to lots of people. Let's see. There's my guy, Monroe Mad Dog Moore. He's like so jacked. He's so jacked. We love it. They run boxing club / community center. And it's very straight the way they do it. They're definitely not dads to those kids. Let's see. Archie is, he's got a dad who they attempted to kill him 2 times, Archie's dad, and then he died off screen between season 2 and 3. This was because the actor, I think, unfortunately passed away, but still, absolutely insane way to handle that after he had been attempted murdered twice. Archie's also got a mom. She's a lawyer. I haven't put that on there, but we know she's a lawyer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they were, he was attempted murdered by the Black Hood. The Black Hood attempted to murder and did murder some of these people. What turned out to be Betty's dad. Yes, that's right, Betty Cooper. Betty Cooper, she is a straight up freak. She's got a dark alter ego. She has done some absolutely wild things. Her family is insane. So we've got Hal Cooper, like we said. He was the Black Hood. He dies in season 3 off screen. Her mom, Alice Cooper, is an investigative reporter. She and Betty's sister, Polly Cooper, who, sidebar, unwed mother carrying her cousin's babies. She and her mom have joined a cult called The Farm. The Farm is being run by this lady, Evelyn, who pretends to be 16 despite being 26. Wild. Who could even think of something like that happening in Riverdale? There's also
not in
Edgar.
Riverdale.
There's also Edgar, who is engaged at one point to Betty's mom, Alice, who joined the cult, The Farm. All these bitches are at the farm. We know by the end of the season that all these bitches are at the farm. That's right, all these bitches. We'll talk about them soon. Anyway, that brings us over to Cheryl, who is the sister of Polly Cooper's dead cousin boyfriend, Jason Blossom, who, yes, if you are looking at him, he is a corpse in that photo. Cheryl does preserve his corpse and prop it up in a chair, and it's wild.
God forbid women do anything.
She has another brother who is represented by this doll. We have not seen him alive. We assume he was not originally a doll, but I can't speak to that. Her mom is Penelope Blossom, and we have to talk a little bit about Penelope Blossom and information that came to light last episode that I watched of Riverdale.
Okay.
Penelope Blossom, Cheryl's mom, she turns out was adopted by the Blossoms from the Sisters of Quiet Mercy Orphanage, a place that, quote, had violated every humanitarian code and was raised to be Clifford Blossom's sister while simultaneously being groomed to be his wife.
Every humanitarian code?
Every
single one of them.
That's what it says,
Every
Errol.
single one of them. So suddenly Cheryl imprisons her mom in a bunker for the crimes of attempting to murder Archie, Betty, Veronica, and Jughead, and successfully murdering Clifford Blossom, Claudius Blossom, Hal Cooper, and others. I don't blame her so much for killing Clifford Blossom now. That's her husband that she was raised
/ brother.
Yeah, to be the sister wife of.
Yeah, that kind of tracks, actually.
That tracks more.
That's
I
fair.
no longer think Cheryl's grandmother is cool. I'm taking the word cool off.
No, Kat. I know. No. Yeah.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
Information has come to light that she's not as cool as we thought she originally was.
Isn't that just like a grandma to be terrible to their child and cool to their grandchild? It's so normal for grandmas.
Ain't that just the way? So, anyway, Cheryl imprisons her mom in a bunker at some point. That happened. Let's see. Going back, and then there's Cheryl. She's so cool. We
Perfect.
love Cheryl.
Yeah, she's great.
Santa Cheryl.
No notes.
Cheryl's insane. We love everything she does. She's never done anything wrong, including perhaps having an obsessive lesbian crush on Josie of Josie and the Pussycats. And maybe leaving pig hearts in her locker. We still don't really know about that.
It was a big pig heart.
It is a big pig heart. I mean, pigs are pretty big. Anyway, Cheryl is dating Tony Topaz. They have sex on a pile of money. Tony Topaz is up here. She's a Southside Serpent. Southside Serpents are a gang that is run by Jughead and his family. Jughead, his family, who include his little sister, Jellybean.
Jellybean.
I feel like run by Jughead is like in the loosest sense.
Loosest possible sense.
I've rarely seen him actually running.
He's more like the mascot.
He does do a lot of running of the gang in the episode I just watched.
Okay.
So Jughead, his dad is F.P. Jones. He was running the Southside Serpents for a while. He was in prison in season 2, and then I guess by season 3 he becomes the sheriff. So, it can happen. That's how it works. Jughead's mom, Gladys Jones, she's the new Fizzle Rock stealer in Riverdale. He's also got a grandpa, Forsyth Pendleton Jones the First, who I think started the Southside Serpents. So it's a whole family affair of serpentry. Let's see. There was this crate. We still don't know what was up with that crate. It went to some weird Nazis. When Jughead in season 3 takes over the Serpents, he's like, we're a gang that doesn't do drugs and we don't do crime. Anyway, so the Southside Serpents, their main rivals are the Ghoulies, and the Ghoulies were run by Penny Peabody. She fought Jughead's mom to the death. That happened, and she lost, so she is dead by season 3.
Oh, that's cool.
That's nice.
Yeah, it is nice. It is good. It is nice and good that she's dead.
I just think it's cool that Jughead's mom killed somebody.
I don't know, man. I've got mixed feelings about Jughead's mom. We'll get into it. She's in the.
I don't even remember her.
Yeah, she's the new Fizzle Rock stealer. She's the new Fizzle Rock stealer. That's all you need to know about her.
That's
Jughead,
pretty cool.
I don't think we're gonna go to Stonewall Prep, so I'm not gonna spend a lot of time because that's season 4.
Yeah.
But in season 4, Jughead goes to Stonewall Prep. It's not about gay rights. That's just the name of the school. And they're kind of weird and insane. And there's Brett, who's Noelle's new favorite character. He's God's widowest piss boy. And he's the captain of the football team and the captain of the secret society there. I just wanted to bring him up because boy, he does so much face acting.
He's really
we got to see him.
Oh, you do get to see.
I got to see him in an episode that I watched at one point. Yeah,
yeah,
and he was acting. He's like that guy from an extremely goofy movie. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yes, actually.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, he is absolutely that character.
He is that guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we love to see it.
So, speaking, though, of prep school guys and the Southside Serpents, so I said the Southside Serpents, their rival is the Ghoulies. They also have another rival that's this gang, which we'll get into it, but I found out they're called the Gargoyles. The Gargoyles are at some point run by Hiram Lodge, who is Veronica's dad. That's right, Veronica's here. Her family
Gargoyles.
Yes.
Wait.
As in griffins and gargoyles.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Again, we will get into it.
But wait,
wait,
Kat, I need clarification. The ghoulies and the gargoyles, are they the same or different?
No, but yes. Again, we'll get into it.
Goddamn.
So Veronica Lodge, Daddy's girl, except she also hates them. They're at war. They're not at war. She loves her family. She hates her family. They're all involved in crime, and it's the same story. So far, same story for 4 seasons. Her dad is a bad dude. Her mom is bad because she's been married to a bad dude for so long, so she's done lots of crimes with him. She's got a cool grandma. But who knows? Maybe her grandma's secretly not cool either.
Yeah, you never know.
Veronica Lodge is a 17-year-old who owns a speakeasy called Le Bon Nuit, and she also starts a rum business. Because that's the thing 17-year-olds are allowed to do.
Yeah. There's a lot about that in our episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, Hermione Lodge at one point murders a man named Paul Boy Petit. He's the son of Papa Petit. He's gone too soon. Oh, Tall Boy Petit.
Pour one out for Papa Poutine.
Oh, Papa Poutine and Tall Boy Petit.
So at some point, Hiram Lodge becomes the mayor. He sells drugs to nuns. The nuns are in a satanic cult, and they drug a bunch of kids. Satanism. They die of a ritual suicide with blue lips. This is important.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Because the blue lips, we'll see this line that I added today. Look at how far this line goes. We got to keep following it.
Good job.
We follow this line all the way down past the Jughead node, through the middle here, to this dude, because it's all part of Griffins and Gargoyles, the royalty-free D&D that everyone takes way too seriously.
Always has been.
In the episode that I watched last time, it was a flashback to the 90s when the parents of the Riverdale gang got super into Griffins and Gargoyles, and they all looked so much better in the 90s costumes than they do in any of their 2000s.
Oh, because I watched a little of your guys' stream.
Yeah.
And the characters, like, they play their parents. So Jughead plays Jughead's dad, Betty plays Betty's mom.
Is that
look at how good Betty looks here.
Is that
look at how good her hair looks. She should look like that all the time.
Is that cast, is that from something?
Is what from something?
This is their Griffins and Gargoyles alter egos. They get really into LARPing. They have like a Breakfast Club LARP thing that happens.
Isn't it from like that musical with the queer baiting?
No. What about?
Nope.
I don't know what you're saying.
I don't know what you're saying.
Never mind.
So I'm gonna say nope.
Never mind.
Anyway.
No, I'm curious. Oh, whatever.
If I'm right, somebody in chat will say so, I'm sure.
I just don't know what you're trying to say.
I don't remember the name of the musical.
Errol and I are the people who know, like, the gay musicals.
Kids? Do you mean, like, kids playing their parents? Is that what you mean?
No, the cast on his hand. Like, he has a cast on his arm.
It is Dear Evan Hansen.
Yes, that's the musical.
Wait, are we saying that just having a cast on your arm is Dear Evan Hansen now?
No, and it isn't Dear Evan Hansen, but actually what you're thinking of is the most recent movie version of the film, of the story It.
Yes, you're right. You're right. That is what I'm thinking
of. I don't understand what having a cast on your arm...
It's not just the cast, it's the fact that it says loser and then there's a V over it that makes it say lover.
Oh, it does? Okay, then that's not Dear Evan Hansen. That's it.
No.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. I got confused because Dear Evan Hansen also has somebody with a cast in it. And has, I feel...
That's how they get you.
Similar plot points to Riverdale. Anyway.
Yes. So anyway, their parents got way into Griffins and Gargoyles in this like Breakfast Club LARP situation in the 90s. It went crazy serious. This dude showed up. Their principal got killed due to these like chalices that were full of a blue liquid that were left in the bathroom specifically to kill one of them. None of them died. The principal did. So that happened in the 90s. In the today times, there's this guy named Kurtz. He worked for the Gargoyle King. He is dead. At another point in season 3, but he is alive in the episode I watched, so we have to mention him. He took it all way too seriously, and now he's dead, which seems to kind of be what happens with everybody who takes Griffins and Gargoyles way too seriously. One more mention before we move on from the board. We've got Betty once again, and her best friend is Gay Kevin. Gay Kevin's dad is in season 2 Sheriff Keller, but I guess just Keller. After season 2, he comes up in my episode. So by season 3, he's just Keller.
Oh, he's alive. He's not dead.
He is alive. Yes, I thought he was dead, but no, he is alive. At least in the episode of season 3 that I watched. So, there's Kevin. He's gay in every timeline. His main character trait is that he's gay. And easy to manipulate. He's so easy to
manipulate.
God bless him.
God bless him.
Boy, he is that. So I think that's... Oh, wait, one more thing. Kevin and Moose on the football team, they had a little bit of a possible thing. Like, we thought maybe Moose was queer. That does get confirmed in my episode. So spoilers for
that's
that.
nice.
I wanted to make sure we brought up Moose again. So that happened. Yeah, I think we're pretty well caught up. Oh, except for the fact that Veronica Lodge has apparently blackmailed the governor multiple times.
Who hasn't she blackmailed?
Like, see, that sounds like a little bit more interesting, you know? But, like, all we ever see is dad stuff.
No, yeah. And the thing is, it should have been interesting in the episode that I watched. It really should have been interesting that she was blackmailing her dad. It wasn't.
Wait.
Or rather, blackmailing the governor, rather.
Yes,
it wasn't.
Yes.
It happened mostly off screen. In the time that it was on screen, it was like a brief conversation. It's just... We don't love it.
Well, we had to save screen time for her and her dad.
That's true. That's true. Anyway, that's what you missed on Riverdale.
Nice. Good job, Kat.
Amazing work, Kat. Incredible work on the board.
Thank you. Thank you. My finest work.
Okay. Season 3,
All the
episode
work I do
3.
for the podcast. All the work I do for the podcast pales in comparison.
To this.
The board.
This is really the maximum. The work.
Yeah,
doing the work.
Are we ready to move on to the slides?
Yes, please.
Yes. Okay. Who wants to go first?
I think we're first because our episode's earlier, Errol.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think Kat deserves a break after all that.
Yeah. Thank you. I need to drink some water.
Yeah,
nice.
Hydrate. Okay. We will move on to Team Jingle Jangle. Or it's not Jingle Jangle. It's Team Jinglin' Jad. Okay.
No, it's Jingling Jad. It's like Breaking Bad, but it's Jingling Jad.
Oh, I get it.
Very good. Very good.
Really good.
It makes perfect sense and it works really well.
It makes complete sense and it does work really well.
It flows so good. It makes sense. It works. Okay. Season 3, episode 3, As Above, So Below. Suspicious roadblocks threaten to delay the opening of the Speakeasy. Betty and Jughead follow different leads. Archie is forced to make a difficult decision.
Okay. Oh God, I looked at the stream again and I saw Noelle again.
She looks good.
That's how they get you.
She looks good.
Enough of this.
All right. Okay. This is the opening scene.
Yes. Okay. And I want to talk like. The pickle, sure, whatever. But, like, that we juxtaposed, they literally, like, right after they show, like, their parents, like, having in a post-coital bliss, they show them also, like, and they say, like, the same line where it's like, what are you thinking about, or whatever. And I know it's not incest, but, like,
it was a weird vibe. It was a really weird vibe. It's a really fucking weird vibe. Yeah.
Also, it might be a jelly bean because his one of his children is jelly bean.
Well, it sure looks like a pickle.
I mean, it does. I'll give you that.
So if it's
maybe
a
he
jelly
just likes
bean,
pickles,
then that's foolish.
Maybe FP stands for
fat
fucking
pickle.
Pickles.
A fucking pickle is also good.
We know it stands for Forsyth Pendleton.
Forsyth Pickle.
I don't think that's what it stands for. I think it says for.
It is
for fucking pickle. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, wait, I have one more thing to say, which is that FP says to Alice, glad the farm opened you up to the possibility of us.
That's right.
Which I just think is a weird fucking thing to say.
Yeah, they're all like farmheads at this point, I feel like. They're all farmheads except for...
not even... They're getting more farm-heady by episode.
But isn't Alice, like, undercover and secretly, like...
I feel like it was unclear.
I thought like later they reveal in a different episode that she like was a double agent or some shit.
They did talk about that, about her being undercover at the farm in like season 4, I think it was, in whatever episode where we found out that Betty had the serial killer genes. So I think that's season 4.
Oh,
but I don't know if it's unclear. We'll talk about it more later.
Mm-hmm. I have one more thing to say, which is that Betty and Jughead are fucking in the bunker.
Yeah.
And Betty's like, do you think that's ghoulish that we're fucking in the bunker? And I'm like, yes, it is.
I don't think it was. Yeah. I thought it was romantic that they were fucking in the bunker. I thought it was ghoulish that these two scenes were back to back. Spins? Errol, please watch the stream that I'm streaming to you. You're seeing
I'm doing a lot, okay?
It's delayed.
Don't worry. Yeah, it's fine. I saw it, and it's great.
Okay. Are you watching the Discord stream?
I'm trying to monitor the chat and read my notes, and
the chat is on the screen.
The chat's on the Discord screen.
Okay, I'll
I've made it perfect for you, Errol.
Oh, but it's so whittle on there. I can't read it.
Here. How's that? Is that better?
Thank you. It's about the same because the text is just really small, but it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
We're doing it.
Okay. Wait, I have to go back over here. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, the boring Veronica plot corner.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, do you want to? I mean,
I can talk about it. So basically,
yeah.
What's her face? What's her name again? Jenny.
What?
Penny Peabody. Yes, Penny Peabody. Comes into Pops and is like, "Oh, like I heard you're running a speakeasy. Like, wouldn't it be a shame if like somebody found drugs all over you and inside of your establishment? Like that would suck, huh?" And Veronica's like, "Are you blackmailing me? Are you like trying to hit me up for money?" And she's like, "Well, you could pay me and make it stop." And then like 2 seconds later, a policeman comes in and is like, "I'm here to do an inspection." And they had just found a bunch of pixie sticks in a big box.
Right, and that's not pixie sticks.
It's jingle jangle.
It's jingle jangle.
That's jingle jangle.
But they are straight up pixie sticks. And
they are, yeah.
And this guy was fucking shirtless for some, I don't know why, but he was not wearing a shirt.
Because he was on the jingle jangle, brother.
Yeah, probably. Well, no, because
he's not. He discovered it.
Yeah, he's working for Veronica. He's like the bartender, and he went to pick up.
Maybe that's the uniform.
No, because he put a shirt on for when the sheriff comes down. He was wearing a shirt.
It's the uniform.
He literally put his shirt on because he was like, "Better not let the sheriff see me in this state of undress." Ooh.
Well, yeah, I think Veronica probably just like requires all
honestly
of her
like that is
employees
probably
to,
what it was.
Reasonable.
Probably is it.
But yeah, anyways, he was like, "I'll take care of it," and then he hid the jingle jangle somewhere. The sheriff opened like 2 boxes and then left. He didn't actually do any kind of inspection whatsoever.
Which sheriff is this?
It's not the
Is
sheriff.
It's
The chief. It's the police chief. Not the sheriff. It's the chief.
There's another guy?
Yeah, I don't know.
He's just some cop.
He's just some guy. He's just a cop. He's just a bot cop by Veronica's dad.
I thought there was only one cop, and it was the sheriff because it's the only one we ever.
No, because everybody else,
other people on the police force.
These guys owned by
you
Veronica's
will see
dad.
So many police officers in this episode. I guarantee you.
Okay.
And they all belong to Veronica's dad.
They all belong to Veronica's dad. And
but like Juniper. Oh, sorry. Go on.
Oh, well, I was just gonna say. He doesn't actually do anything, but then he's also like, you should donate to like the sheriff's office.
Yeah, to the police.
Yeah,
fund.
You should donate to the police fund or whatever.
Shaking him down.
Yeah, and like Veronica's like, okay, like I won't, and then he like leaves. It's like not.
But and are they saying that only mocktails are being served?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to like. Juniper,
yeah.
Did you catch that? Because like, what the fuck?
No, that tracked.
I swear they drink alcohol at the speakeasy.
Well, no, because later, I think in season 4, Veronica's like, I'm going to start a rum business.
Yeah.
A 17-year-old is going to start a rum business. And
okay, but then why serve mocktails at...
Because nothing is consistent.
Yeah, because it's Riverdale.
Okay.
Like, why would they literally, like, there was a line where she was like, make sure it's mocktails only. I'm not trying to corrupt the youth of Riverdale or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, and then
it's
later
like,
she starts a rum business.
Right. No, yeah. It's just, I was like, yeah, that tracks. Like, whatever.
I feel like that sounds like that is a studio executive inserted line.
That's how I felt too. Yeah, I was like,
why do we even have a fucking speakeasy if it's like, whatever.
Yeah, I assume Kat probably like an exec watched it and was like, we need to make sure that everybody knows there's no alcohol here because these are minors. And then they had to throw that line in and then they ignored it for the rest of the series is my assumption.
Yeah.
Because now they have plausible deniability. Oh, Cheryl.
Oh, Cheryl.
Yes, okay, I loved this random scene where Cheryl is just like in the trailer park and Tony is like photographing her and being like, yes, perfect, flawless. It's really good.
It's really good.
Yeah. Oh, is that where the red Southside Serpents jacket comes from? We were looking at Southside Serpent jackets on the internet
Must
that we
be.
could buy.
Oh,
and we noticed some
yeah.
of them were red. So the red one must be Cheryl's
Cheryl's.
iconic jacket. That's the one I want.
It's a cool
I
one.
want Cheryl's
Yeah, it's
Southside
good.
Snippets
I actually
jacket.
have a jacket like that. I should wear it.
But does it say Southside Snippets on it?
No, but it's red and it's cool. I don't know.
It could.
That is
it
true.
could.
It is true.
Anyways, yeah, Veronica goes to Cheryl because she doesn't know how to do anything, and Cheryl's like, "Why don't you just blackmail your dad? Like, here's some info."
Because your dad has a big jingle jangle lab.
Yeah, and we find out that this sentence almost gave Errol a stroke. I didn't even notice it. It's the Ghoulies set up shop in the basement of the White Worm. Sweet Pea and Fangs think they've turned it into a jingle jangle lab, which I actually thought about this after I saw this slide. And I was like, why did this sentence not actually, like, affect me at all? And I think it's because I watched so much of the superhero CW shows, and they all are like this. Like, they all have this kind of crazy-ass shit in them, because everything is, like, named after DC Comics from, like, the 70s, and so like it's all crazy and is insane, and so I didn't even like register to me. I was just like, yeah, the Ghoulies, the White Worm, Sweet Pea and Fangs, jingle
jangle lab,
like that tracks. So anyways, I did some self-reflection on that, but this is the info that Cheryl gets from Veronica. Or not sure, Veronica gets from Cheryl.
Love it. Drug scientists doing drug science.
Drug scientists doing drug science.
Looks like a fucking mannequin.
It is a mannequin. It literally is a mannequin. That's why I screenshotted it, because I was like, is that a fucking mannequin? And it is.
It absolutely is a mannequin. Oh my god.
It's for atmosphere.
100% a mannequin for atmosphere. But here's the jingle jangle lab.
Riverdale, never pay a dime more than you need to for any shot.
So they go in, they break in, and they take a bunch of pictures of the jingle jangle lab. And Veronica's dad is busted for having jingle jangles.
Watch out.
I like this slide, Errol. Me and my daughter finally starts blackmailing me, but I'm so proud of you. Basically, like, this whole scene was so stupid. Veronica goes to her dad and he's like, I have these pictures. What are you gonna do? And he was like, are you gonna take that to the cops because I own them all? And then she was like, no, I'll take it to the FBI. And he's like, oh, darn. Like, it was the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life, and I wish that she had just taken them to the FBI so that this would stop happening.
Nope, we got at least another season of this.
I know we do. I'm so annoyed.
But yeah, then he comes to the opening of her speakeasy.
Yes,
yeah. And he's like, I'm proud of you. So
yeah, like
they have a great relationship.
Good job blackmailing me.
So boring.
Oh, here we go. Now we're done with
this. Yes,
we're done with Veronica. We're into Archie.
Oh my god, I love the little graphic you added.
Is he in a fight ring in a swimming pool?
Yes, it's like a drained swimming pool where the prison, like, so Archie gets fucking black bagged and taken to the pit where teen prisoners are forced to fight in an empty swimming pool. And Archie is coerced into taking the place of another prisoner so that the prisoner doesn't, like, die. And the warden sells tickets, the guards place bets, and everyone profits except the prison.
Mm-hmm.
Great graphic work, Juniper.
Thank you.
Extremely good.
Thank you.
But, like, look at this fucking screenshot. Like, it's so insane.
This guy's, like, he is borderline in the Family Guy death pose. Like, it's borderline that.
I just, like, this is peak, like, Riverdale to me. Like, where there's, like, a screenshot where you're just, like, I don't know. Like, this looks like it's from, like, fucking Fight Club. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, no,
crazy.
I was thinking it looks like it's, especially with the what I assume is prison warden there on the side. It honestly looks like it's from some sort of a like World War II, you know.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
like,
I can
literally,
see it.
the prison guards did have, like, weird Nazi vibes. Like, it was.
Oh, for sure. Well, they were all, like, weird perverts.
Yeah.
Was that crate delivered to these guys? Are they the Nazis?
I don't know. Unclear.
Maybe.
I mean, but they are all, like, clearly, like especially the
perverts.
warden is, like, clearly really enjoying seeing these, like, teen boys beat the shit out of each other. to like a very like weird degree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spider Monkey asks, "Wait, is Archie in prison?" And that's also my question. Archie?
Oh yeah, yeah. He's in prison. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I knew he had been to prison. I just didn't realize it was.
It's juvie.
I
but
wasn't able to be. I wasn't able to be shocked by him being in prison because like they establish he's in prison for like 1 second, and then the next second he is getting black bagged and taken to the prison pit.
Yeah, that's true.
So like I just accepted that he was in prison.
I also wasn't shocked that he was in prison because I already knew that at some point he was in prison because it was mentioned in one of the episodes I watched that he was in prison. So I was like, oh, this is when Archie's in prison, and this is what happens when Archie's in prison. So
of course. Like, but also like go to the next slide, because like I want to talk about like I thought that Riverdale was like a small town, and it's like, what is the fucking like budget of this prison? Like,
I don't think it's a small town. I don't think it's a small town.
I understand the size. I do not understand the size of Riverdale because it does seem like a small town. I totally get why Errol thinks it's a small town because they only go to 5 locations.
Pops.
Like it's a small town.
Like
everybody goes to Pops. Everybody goes to La Bonne
So
everybody goes to like that one.
What I think,
there's no like skyline. What's there?
I think is that it's like Burnsville. It's a town that's kind of on the edge of a big city, but it can easily draw huge crowds, and like it outsources stuff to other towns. Like this probably isn't
extremely narrow casting.
Minnesotan,
Minnesota in the Twin Cities area.
Well, I'm trying to explain it to you guys. Not to chat.
Is there another suburb you could compare it to? I never go to Burnsville.
I don't know other suburbs.
No, here's what I think Riverdale is. Riverdale is Springfield. Riverdale is
okay.
Like
it's whatever it needs to be for the plot.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I think that's a good way of thinking of it.
Yeah.
But like this prison, like it's like so like look at it. Like,
I know.
It's crazy.
This screenshot of Baby Teeth is covering the other guard that's up like above like the grating where
you can see him. It's not covering. You can see him.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's like a whole thing.
And also like they don't, unless this is like juvie for very violent offenders, like that is way
This is not what
overkill.
juvie's like. Yeah.
I mean, I know like America has like very militarized police and we're very fucked up. But like this just seems like such a big budget prison is
like
all I'm saying.
The fact like the thing that's crazy to me is this guard is carrying a fucking like shotgun. Like that's not
right. Yeah,
what
like that's
guards
the other thing. Like
carry. Like that's not normal.
Well, like that's what I'm saying. It's like some sort of like super villain containment facility. Like it's like they're in like Alcatraz back in the 40s or something. Like
this looks like Arkham Asylum.
Yes, it
exactly.
does.
Yes. But like I assumed that Riverdale was a small town, so I'm like, why does Riverdale have Arkham Asylum in it?
I mean, it's Riverdale.
Let's keep moving.
Whatever.
Maybe our questions will be answered.
Anyways, Baby Teeth is my favorite character. I think that we should give some more time to him. His name is Baby Teeth.
Can you tell me anything else about Baby Teeth besides his name is Baby Teeth?
No.
Name one thing about Baby Teeth.
I love him.
All right.
Okay. Oh, this fucking guy. This is the guy that's
Revenge of Athena, your girl dinner sounds really bad. There.
What?
I needed to.
Revenge of Athena's girl dinner. I agree.
No.
It does sound very bad.
I just felt like, want to make sure that we show the chat that we don't forget you.
Oh no, you guys. Revenge of Athena. I'm worried.
I mean, you'll be fine. Like the rice will probably prevent you from having any major, stress.
Probably. Anyways, this is the guy that is running the illegal thing. And he's
like the Penguin.
Yeah, he literally is like the Penguin. I just wanted to add this screenshot because like this is the crowd that this is drawing. It's literally like cops, like salary men, and like a couple of women. Like it's extremely the women bizarre.
Like, I thought that everyone worked there, so I assumed it was like the guards and like some of the administrative workers, and then like some of the like logistical guys.
But then
again, going back to like, what is the size of this town? Because like, how does this town have a large enough population to draw spectators to an illegal?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think they all work there.
If
I don't think they are like
there, there's no like, where is the money coming from? Because they're not getting paid well enough to bet on illegal fight rings. Like, where's the profit?
I just told you, the warden sells the tickets, the guards place bets, everyone profits, except prisoners.
Wait, but also...
But no, I agree. I did wonder, like, where is the profit coming from? Because, like...
It would have to be outside
how much money
people.
are people spending on these tickets?
I think
like, maybe let's assume that the people who work at the prison get paid a good wage. I know that's silly, but, like, let's just assume that.
Sure.
Even then, like... How much are they willing to pay to come to their workplace after hours to watch teenagers beat the shit out of each other?
Exactly.
Like,
exactly.
That's such a good question.
That's why I'm like,
we'll never know the answer.
It has
I
to
would
be
never go to my workplace after hours.
Cops, businessmen, and housewives. I think that's it.
I guess it just seems weird to me to like let outsiders in because then they could fucking report you. But
but I mean, if they would also get in trouble for going to a fight club that is like, I guess, minors fighting each other. I think
you could be like, I thought it was
Kitty Kablam is exactly right. The writers did not think about it as much as we are thinking about it, and I'm going to say we need to move on.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and then so this plot line basically ends with Archie being like, "Oh, I don't want to get my hands dirty. Like I just killed somebody in the ring. I don't want to do it again." And so in his fight that he has, Archie like basically yells at this guy to hit him and make him bleed so that he doesn't have to hurt him in this small pool room that is extraordinarily echoey. So everyone can hear him.
I didn't even think about that.
I was like astounded. And then also he got that advice from his dad.
Yes, I was amazed by his dad's stupid like advice and words. Like, because his dad also says like, his dad is so not concerned at all.
No,
like
he
says like still alive. I thought his dad died between seasons 2 and 3. No, he dies between seasons 3 and 4.
3 and 4.
Yeah. So I think it's his dad.
It's his dad.
I do get the men
because
confused,
like earlier in the episode, he was like trying to see Archie. He was like talking to the warden. He was like, "I'm gonna see my son. You'll be hearing from my lawyer," because the warden was like not letting him see him. And then I guess he got in, and then Archie was like, "Dad, they're making me fight in the illegal club." And then his dad was like, "Well, son, I guess you'll just have to die."
Yeah, well, what he says he says, there are other ways of putting on a show for the warden.
Yeah.
Figure it out, son.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm like, he doesn't even seem surprised that there's an illegal prison pit.
He also was like, told this story about how when Archie was a kid, he always got into fights protecting people. And then he said, your principal of your junior high told me that there were 2 things he knew about you when you graduated high school. It was like, you'd know how to take a punch and you know how to give a punch and you know how to take a punch. And then he was like, put emphasis on the take a punch. And then he was like, there's more than one way to win a fight. And then basically he was like, you should just get yourself beat.
Well, he was like, there's more than one way to put on a show for the warden.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, it was crazy. So that happened. And then this happened.
Now we get to the good stuff.
Yeah.
Finally.
So
Ethel Muggs,
Queen
my
Ethel.
favorite.
Yeah, I love Ethel.
Ethel really brought the most interesting
she was amazing
energy to this episode.
In this episode, she is into Griffins and Gargoyles. The last time
she's into Jughead.
The last time that Betty and Jughead talked to Ethel, she collapsed and had a seizure. And now she's on medication.
Can't catch a break.
I think I made a note about that too. Like, like what? Yeah, like Betty says, like, or Jughead says, if Betty and I did something to trigger your seizures, we're sorry. Mm-hmm. We were just trying to help. And I'm like, what the fuck did you do?
I know. I'm like, I want to know what that fucking conversation was because that's crazy. But she's on medication now. So,
yes.
Except she's also trying to get off of the medication.
Because the farm is anti-medication, and she is in the peer support group for the farm. And Evelyn, who runs the peer support group for the farm, like, the principal gave her permission to do this. So there's a student chapter of the farm at Riverdale High.
And let's all remember that Evelyn is actually, in the fiction of the show, 26.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Good for her.
Yeah, she's pretending to be a teenager.
She's a whole ass adult.
And
easy
another
to do
thing.
in Riverdale when all of the teenagers look like they're 26.
Apparently, like, during this conversation, we find out, too, that 2 people have died playing Griffins and Gargoyles.
Yeah, 2 people died. One of them was, I think, Ethel's brother, Ben?
Okay, this came up in the episode I watched last time where they said that Ethel and 2 other people were involved. I thought maybe Ethel had died, but no, Ethel didn't die.
No, she didn't die.
The other 2 died.
Yeah, the other 2 died, and they died playing this game.
Yeah, Griffins and Gargoyles. That's the blue chalices that I showed you guys.
But she
on the
called it ascending.
Oh yeah, we have chalices too.
Yeah, we'll get to the chalices. She called it ascending.
And
yeah,
she's like, Jughead, like, if you want to play Griffins and Gargoyles with me, you can.
Yeah.
And Betty's like, can I play? And she's like, sorry, Betty, but you'll never be worthy no matter how hard you try.
It was
which
really
was
funny.
Pretty. And then
Wild.
and then Betty makes that face.
Yeah, it was really
Wild.
funny. It was really, really funny. It was great. It was a great line.
I'm into it. I love
But yeah, Betty and Jughead are trying to, like, infiltrate the cult and infiltrate Griffins and Gargoyles to figure it out because they're stupid.
Yeah, they split up. So Betty targets the cult, and Jughead targets Griffin. I almost said Griffin McElroy.
It's G&G, you guys. Come on, let's not be swears about it. It's called G&G.
It's G&G. Yeah, targets G&G. And so basically, I guess Evelyn's having cult meetings. She brings a lot of pizza, and nobody shows, except for Betty, who is like, "Can you help me with my convulsions?" Because she's saying,
can your dad help me
with my convulsions? Because, like,
I don't think she has them.
No, she doesn't. Yeah, she's just
Yeah.
lying. But it's crazy that Evelyn was just like, "Of course you have convulsions. That makes complete sense." But she is, like, so excited to help Betty. She's like, "Oh my god, yes, I will help you." And then they come to an open, non-judgmental conversation about all the bad things you've done in your life.
So basically, Betty, like, goes home.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Betty goes home. And like,
wait a
yeah.
Hold, pause the phone
everyone
for just a second.
from the
Pause
farm
the
is
phone.
there.
This is Betty's house?
I think so.
Yes.
It's the exact same as Jughead's house.
Right.
Oh,
that's
maybe
It might be that they're
together?
living together. Yeah.
Because their parents are fucking.
Yeah. Could be.
That's
I
bad.
know in season 4, he's in this house looking for his own belongings. Jughead is, and also his dad is there. I thought.
Yeah. I have
Jughead's.
I have vivid memories of them breaking into this house when Jellybean gets kidnapped as well.
So
not breaking in, but
so
coming
this is
in.
like that Disney sitcom that got canceled about the stepbrother and stepsister, except that they're leaning into it.
Revenge of Athena said,
my life with Derek.
Or Riverdale only has one set, which I do think is also plausible, that for
Could
all
be
the
that
middle
also,
class
yeah.
houses, they just have one house. I would not be surprised by that.
No, it's definitely the same house. This is
Crazy.
Insane. God, Riverdale is a wild show. Okay, continuing on. Farm time.
Yes.
Farm time.
So yeah, they're all of the farm people are at Betty's house because Betty was like, I want to join the farm. And I want to point out that Betty, like, almost immediately responds because Betty's whole thing was like, I'm going to subtly infiltrate the farm by pretending I want to join the farm. And then as soon as they show up at her house and say this, like, Betty, like, straight up, like, confronts them and flips out and accuses them of being a murder cult to their faces.
To be fair,
so yeah,
the reason that she does that is because Evelyn is like, we know about stuff already, and like, I don't know what they were referencing, but it sounded like a murder cover-up of some kind or something.
Yeah, that Betty. It was like, they knew about Betty's.
Yeah, like, it was like deeply illegal. Yeah, I think they knew about.
I think they knew about Betty's dad and like Dark Betty, and then Betty tried to like hide a body, or Betty did hide a body.
I think she covered up one of his murders or something. And so like, and basically Betty is immediately
but like, I still.
Well, because, like, I get it, because immediately Betty is like, that is crazy to tell somebody, because, like, that is something that we could all go to jail for, basically. Which, like,
yeah.
Right, but, like,
I get why she was like, no, hold on a minute.
I just feel like she was like, I have to infiltrate this insidious murder cult, and then immediately blew her fucking cover.
But, like, she's 16.
I
thought
don't
it
know.
was
ridiculous.
I felt like that was more believable, because she was, like, a child. And that seems like something a child would do.
That's pissing me off, though, because I don't think we can just say that all the stupid decisions that these characters make are that, because...
Yeah, I agree with Errol.
The writers...
Well, no,
like...
For
they don't
sure.
treat them like they're 16-year-olds.
Exactly, and they're all played by adults.
But I mean, like, in this instance, I was like, I don't know, it didn't bother me that much, because her mom also immediately also goes off about the G&G. Because she brings that up as well. She's basically like, oh, well, Mom, like, if you told them about this, like, did you tell them about, like, the other stuff that you've been complicit in or whatever? And then her mom is like, How do you know about gargoyles and Griffin's gargoyles? How do you know about that? And then I think it just ends after that scene.
What's the next slide?
This one.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yes. This is such an iconic quote, I feel like.
It's
like,
very
what an exchange
good.
to have.
It's very good. Yeah.
So, like, Ethel is also in the bunker with Jughead, and she's lit 1,000 candles, and they are playing this very erotic game of Griffins and Gargoyles. And oh my God, like, it just sent me right back to when I joined, our podcast. And I remember how you guys lit all those candles and then forced me to kiss you. And
we
then
gave you two
drank poison.
Goblets, and we said drink out of them. Basically, though, it is crazy, because she's basically like, what you have to do is flip this coin and then drink from the goblet that the coin says to drink from, and one of the goblets, like, is poison and one of them is not.
That's gargoyle blood, as you well know.
Yeah,
as you well know.
And Jughead literally is just like, I guess I have no choice, and, like, does it, which is crazy.
Yeah, he sure does.
It's fucking nuts, because I would be like, I'm gonna walk away from you right now. Like, that's crazy.
And the reason that he does it is because he's trying to get the manual so that he can learn about Griffins and Gargoyles. But then after he does it and he gets the manual and he kisses Ethel on the mouth, he immediately says out loud, like, oh, Betty's gonna flip when she sees this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, see, and I have to say, this made me reverse my decision about Betty and Jughead. I think they're perfect for each other. I think they both think that they are really, they both think they're playing 4D chess when they're really playing with fucking building blocks.
Yeah.
So what's wild is in the episode that I watched last time, it opens up with every single kid in Riverdale got a copy of the Griffins and Gargoyles manual.
Oh yeah, no, that did happen.
Oh, yeah, that happens.
Does that happen?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's coming.
We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
I watched must be the one that is right out. I don't remember what the number was, but I think it might be the one that's right after this one.
I think you did. Yeah.
No, you watched episode 13, so it was.
No, I meant last time.
Oh, last time. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you did.
I think so. It was the one immediately after this one.
Okay. But yeah, this happens. He says that out loud right in front of Ethel. Ethel, like, doesn't have a reaction. She's just kind of like, okay, well, you drank from the goblet, so I guess that's allowed. And then she drinks from the goblet that is the
and then what happens?
Immediately. And then hospital.
Why?
Because one of the goblets had poison.
Yeah.
Well, no, but I was going to ask, why would she drink? Because obviously Jughead wasn't poisoned, so then you know that the other goblet isn't poisoned.
That's why she drank it.
Griffins and Gargoyles. She has to do it. She has to do it.
I think actually the reason, like, I think she did hear what Jughead said about Betty, and I think she was mad and jealous because she, like, before, like, she did make Jughead kiss her to get the manual.
Yeah.
So, like, I also think she's crazy, but
yeah, I interpreted it less as that and more as, like, the rules of the thing was that she had to drink the other goblet, and so that's what she did because she's crazy obsessive about the game, and, like, afterwards, like, she like thanks him for helping her finish her game, So I think that was like the last thing she had to do for her game, and then she had like finished it. Because she also was like talking about how she was mad at her brother and his friend for like ascending without her, because they were supposed to do it together, but they like played without her and then finished their games and died because they both drank poison. So I think that that's what I interpreted it as, was that she was just like, I'm just gonna do it because that's like the rules, and then she was in hospital.
And she was in hospital.
Yeah, because immediately Jughead called 911. Oh yeah, Team Ethel. I love you, Ethel.
I'm Team Ethel.
God bless Ethel.
And this was what was inside the book. Not really any rules, just a bunch of drawings.
Nice.
That's it.
Yeah, I thought they were cool though.
They were really cool. I loved
it. Makes the game look really fun.
It makes the game look fun.
I want to play Gargoyles.
It was very cool. And then Jughead was like, I hid the book in the trailer because I'm a genius.
Yeah, that is what
he's an idiot. And then immediately his dad finds the book and finds out that he has been playing the game. I can still see your blue lips, is what he says.
Yes, you've been playing the game.
And he also says, don't lie to me, boy!
He acts like Jughead has been doing like crack, you know.
Well,
crazy.
That makes sense in the context of what I learned in my episode, which is that when he got deeply into the game, someone did also die, because he played FP played G&G when he was in high school in the 90s. Once again, can I just say, FP Jones acting the hell out of this bad script.
Yeah. Oh, very much. The don't lie to me boy was so genuinely delivered. It was beautiful. It was gorgeous.
So much better of an actor than this show deserves.
Yeah. Oh, also McMahon said the kiss was so platonic. I also actually agree with that. It was not like it was not.
I don't think Jughead wasn't into it, but I think Ethel seemed like she was into Jughead, and that's why she let him join and not Betty, and that's why she hates Betty.
I don't know. I think she likes Jughead, but I feel like they're just friends. That was the vibe I got. But anyways,
I don't know enough about Ethel to make a judgment.
Immediately FP burns the book.
Good.
It's the only copy.
This will make a big difference.
It's the only copy. Thank God.
Thank God.
Yeah, thank God. So and then literally they're in bed together and they're like, thank God that there's only one copy and the horror is over. Also, and we've saved the day.
Also, Jughead being flipping through that manual felt like I was reading evil. Feels very much like a Christian seeing erotic art for the first time.
That makes me feel like I'm reading evil looking at that.
The Satanic Panic.
Evil.
No, yeah, I know.
Panic did target D&D, so
it did.
I think it's that's another thing I think is so wild, is to go I'm a writer and I'm a person alive who saw the Satanic Panic and what happened, and instead of telling a story about how the Satanic Panic was bad and misdirected and a lot of innocent people had their lives ruined, to be but what if Dungeons and Dragons really was evil?
Yeah, no, I know. That's why it's such a weird plot line for it's a weird choice TV show.
It is. I will say my feeling at the end of the episode that I watched last time, where the 90s crew played G&G, was that I really wanted to play Vampire the Masquerade.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Because people get really into LARPing Vampire the Masquerade.
Oh my God.
That feels like what this is.
People are just really into LARPing. I mean, that does feel like what that is, honestly. That's the vibe I get from the game. Yeah.
That's what all of it is.
Guys, we should kill each other while LARPing.
We should LARP for real and kill each other.
Yeah.
Anyways,
D&G manuals in their lockers. That's
everybody gets the stuff
every
in their
single
lockers,
kid
every
in
locker.
the school. And it's by next weekend, almost every student at Riverdale High would be playing Griffins and Gargoyles.
Yep.
And can you imagine in your high school if someone put the dungeon manual in every locker, and then every kid was like, hell yeah!
If I was in high school today, I could imagine that, because that's what kids are like today. But in our age, no.
Yeah, people would just throw them away and draw dicks on them.
That would be insane.
Yeah.
It's just crazy because those expensive books.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Oh, there's the Gargoyle King.
And here he is. I turned
Gargoyle King.
Yeah, I turned the brightness way up because one, I wanted to see him, and then two, look at his little.
What is going on with him?
Hands.
Those little twiggy hands.
His little hands are so cute.
Oh, they're silly.
I know. I thought that was so funny.
I'm glad you turned the brightness up.
Team Ethel all the way.
Yeah, Ethel like summoned him. So
yeah,
nice.
Yeah,
nice.
Jot that down.
I love it. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so into it.
And that's the end of our episode.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for bringing this to the table, to the Midnight Society.
Anytime.
Now it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a solo team today of Marry Me Cheryl because please marry me, Cheryl. All right, so season 3, episode 13. So we are 10 episodes later, which feels wild for what I'm about to talk about. We are 10 episodes away from what you guys did.
The Heart of Darkness is really intriguing to me, Kat.
Don't worry about that. This is one where nothing happens.
Okay.
Archie steps back into the ring. Alice goes deeper with the farm. Jughead visits the Heart of Darkness, and Veronica juggles dueling villains.
Are the dueling villains her fucking parents?
Yes.
God damn it!
Let's begin. Let's begin at the beginning. Jughead's mom is there. She's back. I just happened to grab this screenshot of Jughead eating his mom-made breakfast.
It's really
They're
good.
in the trailer. We have. I didn't include the screenshot of. I thought I had a screenshot of FP in here, but I must have missed it. So Jellybean's there. She's in the trailer. Jughead's sleeping on a couch. FP also says he's sleeping on a couch. How many couches are there in this trailer? Seems weird.
They're all stacked up on one couch.
Yeah.
Stacked up on one couch.
Bunk
I
couches.
guess his mom took the bed. So his mom is here. Next slide, please. His mom is here, and she's a Toledo serpent. We find that out. She comes from the Toledo branch of the serpents. And so Jughead is having gang troubles, and his mom is here to help him with his gang troubles. So, turns out he's lost like all the Southside serpents. They stopped showing up because
probably because he won't let them do crimes.
Yeah, or drugs.
Well, yeah, or drugs. So. Turns out Tony and Cheryl have started their own gang called the Pretty Poisons, and they took all of the girl serpents with them, and now it's just the boys, and they're like, whatever. And he says, this is all because I banished Cheryl and Tony.
I mean, yeah, it probably is, Jughead, you idiot. I mean, why would you do that?
I don't think he banished them. I think they were like, you're really boring, and we're gonna start a better gang.
Yeah, so he banished them. So he then decides, I'm going to go talk to Tony. I'll talk to her. She's like, her family has been in the serpents forever, so she'll come around. So next slide, please. Tony's like, yeah, I'll rejoin the serpents if you make me queen, because apparently the serpents have a queen, and apparently the serpents' queen right now is Betty. Apparently Betty is in the Southside serpents.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's nepotism.
That is nepotism.
Like, I don't think the leader of the gang should just get to be like, oh, well, my girlfriend's the queen.
Can you imagine, like, if there was, like, a role like a king, and then it was decided that, like, the queen was just, like, his wife? That would be so ridiculous.
It would be nepotism.
That would be fucking nepotism.
So, yeah, Jughead is like, what can the Southside Serpents offer you? And she's like, I want to lead, an opportunity to lead. And he's like, damn, fair enough. Just kind of where they leave it. He can't offer her that. So then we get to check in on Cheryl's cool girl gang.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
She's training them in archery, which I did spell wrong on this slide. I just noticed. Don't worry about it.
Archery.
I was so excited about Cheryl training them in archery.
Very cool.
This kicks ass. Why is not the whole show about this?
Yeah, so she makes out with Tony. She's training them in archery. She's like, time to show Jughead just how poisonous the pretties can be. This is after, like, Tony goes to her and is like, hey, these are the problems I'm having. And Cheryl's like, we should do something about it. And Tony's like, no, just let me handle it. Like, I know these people. Like, I can handle this. And then next slide, please. Cheryl immediately disregards that. she and the pretties go and confront Fangs and Sweet Pea, who are like weird and sexist to them, and they're like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna have a pillow fight? And then Cheryl's like, don't trifle with us.
Yes!
I love it when she says shit.
Off-screen punching noises as these looks like about 8 girls beat up 2 guys. Fair fight. Fair
feminism.
Good. I fucking love. I love it when Cheryl says shit because it's just like
she's always saying like medieval.
It's
she like
so
talks
crazy.
Fucking, she talks like Tyrion from Game of Thrones.
Literally, yes. It's so good. I'm obsessed with her.
Absolutely does. So, anyway, quick dip back into Jughead here in the next slide. Jughead's mom does some A+ parenting. She's like, you need numbers. And I happen to know for a fact that the ghoulies are up for grabs because after Penny, I guess it sounds like Penny's dead at this point.
Oh yeah, I think she did. I think she does get. Doesn't Jughead's mom kill Penny?
I think so. So maybe this episode must be after the one where she kills Penny.
Yeah.
Because she's like, you should go recruit the ghoulies. And he's like, I don't want to do it. The ghoulies tried to burn down Pops on Riot Night. And she's like, you need the numbers. You've got to go house train the ghoulies.
I still don't understand why Jughead has to lead a gang. It seems so antithetical to what he wants to do.
You know, it's his family legacy. So he's doing it, even though his parents are
really bad at it.
Really bad at it. So, to Cheryl, I should have moved these slides around, but I didn't. So, quickly, let's go back to Cheryl.
Oh, back?
Yeah, no. Sorry, forward to Cheryl.
Oh, okay.
There's
all roads lead to Cheryl.
They blurred Cheryl's foot.
She's like,
what?
Her toenails, and she's like, oh, what do you think of my new nail color? It's called Vigilante Violet. And then blurred her foot when she put it up. A wild choice from Riverdale.
That is so funny.
People cannot jack off to Cheryl's feet. We are
not allowed.
Cheryl is too pure and advanced. She cannot be seen by commoners.
So anyway, again, Cheryl says again, I didn't include it in the screenshots, but once again she says, they were trifling with us. We need to show that they cannot trifle with us. Second time she has said that.
I love her.
Good. And then Tony is like, the purpose of this gang is not to settle your personal vendettas or air out your petty grievances. And then she's like, is this my gang or yours? And Cheryl's like, I guess it's your gang. And she's like, that's right. Our purpose is to be a community and to support each other. Because that's what gangs do.
Yeah,
that's
like,
what gangs
why?
do. That's
and by the way, no drugs, no crime.
I hate Riverdale.
Nope. Yeah. So that's all we hear from Cheryl and Tony today, which is too bad. So,
oh, damn it!
But she was so great for the very brief time she was on screen.
Sounds amazing.
Anyway, Jughead goes to his dad and is like, "Okay, I want to recruit the ghoulies, but if I could say that we had immunity now that you're sheriff," and then FP is like, "Yeah, you can tell him Sheriff Jones hasn't forgotten where he's coming from," and FP is not a very good sheriff, I think.
I can't reconcile the way that Riverdale is constantly pushing these like edgy plot lines of like corrupt police, corrupt like government, but at the same time
teen speakeasies.
They're like teen speakeasies, but at the same time they're like, but gangs can't actually do crimes. They can't do drugs.
Yeah, right.
Drugs are bad. Crime is
in.
bad. Like, it's like, what do you
It's really
say?
confusing.
It's very confusing.
I don't know what we're trying to say.
The gangs that the main characters are in, they are just about community. So,
well, gangs are about aesthetics.
Yeah, aesthetics and community.
Aesthetics
Absolutely.
and community.
So, Jughead goes and meets with the last ghoulie who's left. This guy, who like absolutely served with his whole look here. He's in this show for like the hottest of moments, but great,
he looks good.
Great look on him. Great. He looks good. But this guy, he's like, yeah, the ghoulies went to the gargoyles and started playing G&G. Now that, and Jughead says, now that Tall Boy's dead, do you know who their leader is? So Tall Boy used
Tall
to
Boy
be the
Petite?
leader.
Tall Boy
Petite used to be the leader of the Gargoyles.
That's crazy.
Which is that gang that you were like, are they the same as the Ghoulies? They are now the same gang as the Ghoulies.
Because they
combined, but they used to be the Gargoyles.
Ghoulies and Gargoyles.
Yes. So he's like, who's the new leader? It's some whack job named Kurtz who's keeping the game going.
Kurtz.
We know Kurtz is dead.
Yes.
So no, this can't be the episode then where Penny's killed by Jughead's mom.
Oh yeah, because
Kurtz dies in that episode.
Yeah.
So Penny must be assumed dead at this point for some other reason.
But she's not actually dead.
They do that.
They do that all the time.
Or she's just gone. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
They're always doing that.
She's like come back from the dead 3 times that we know of now. So
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, Tall Boy mention.
Tall Boy Petite.
Oh my god.
Jughead the Gargoyles.
Aesthetic.
The Gargoyles, they seem nice.
I like this.
He like wanders into their den, and they're like clearly all majorly fucked. It's giving trap house. It's giving under an overpass. It's giving heroin chic.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's Jingle Jangle.
It's Jingle Jangle, right? That's crazy.
Or it's
Fizzle Rocks. It's Fizzle Rocks.
Right, no,
it's Fizzle
sorry.
Rocks.
It's Fizzle Rocks. The Fizzle Rocks are there. They're in that shot there with the candles. You can see in the background.
Do you think Fizzle Rocks are supposed to be like crack rocks?
I think
another pop rocks. I think.
But they're drugs.
I think people are just getting crazy on pop rocks.
I think they're just
loving
those pop rocks.
Just pixie sticks and pop rocks.
They just don't have a lot of sugar in Riverdale.
The way that I interpret it, I think that Jingle Jangle is like weed.
Cocaine.
No, weed.
But it's in a pixie stick, like cocaine.
Does cocaine come in?
Yeah, I think that the
it's a powder.
Supposed to be cocaine.
Okay, so then
I think that the Jingle Jangle is supposed to be crack or meth. Yes,
okay.
It's gotta be a rock.
It's probably supposed to be meth.
Oh yeah, probably probably like crystal meth. Yeah. Okay.
Although the Jingle Jangle lab was very meth lab.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Listen, they're not. They're drugs. They're just
drugs.
Yeah, the writers don't care. We shouldn't care.
Exactly. So, next slide to see. Kurtz seems nice. So Jughead comes to Kurtz and he says, "I am the Serpent King, and I'm here to make an offer." And Kurtz is like, "You come here as a king, but you're not a king. The law of the gargoyles is carved into stone. We are living a prophecy. We are all just sacrifices waiting to be made."
Okay.
Do you guys think, like, was this airing at the same time as Game of Thrones? Do you think the writers were just watching Game of Thrones and they're like, I wish we could have our characters say stuff like this?
That really could
be.
That really could be.
It absolutely was. And also, can I just say, darkest scene. The lighting.
Oh yeah,
really dark.
Can't see shit.
Really dark.
Yeah, it's incredibly bad. So anyway, next slide. Jughead comes home and he, after telling his mom, he's like, "I can't recruit the Ghoulies. They're part of the Gargoyles now. We can't reason with them." She immediately goes out, comes back with these fucking Gargoyles and is like, "I did what you couldn't." And then Cole Sprouse does some absolutely A+ face acting here.
Dude.
Hell yeah.
He's giving that meme of the lady who's like,
"Oh, you're right."
Like, that's like literally what it is.
It's angry. And I just need to say, like, this took place over the course of perhaps 1 second, and getting these screenshots was nigh impossible.
Oh my god, Kat, you're so strong.
But it was such a good facial expression that I just had to document it as much as I could.
It's really good.
I knew Cole Sprouse was really good at face acting, of course, because he's so great in Lisa Frankenstein, a film which you all need to give 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, or I will find you.
All right. I actually, it is spooky season, and I've been meaning to watch that.
You know what? Actually, same. Yeah, I should watch it, because it is spooky
You haven't seen it?
No.
No, because last spooky season.
Oh my god, you guys! We have to watch it!
I couldn't watch it outside of the spooky season.
Oh, I want to buy it on DVD. Oh my god, we're gonna have a little party.
You should.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So, on to Betty's storyline. Her mom is fully bought in on the farm. She is getting baptized. So she is getting her wedding dress refitted so that she can be baptized at the farm.
I love her pineapple jacket.
Wait, that's her wedding dress?
No, that's just a cool jacket.
No, it's just a cool jacket she's wearing.
You're right.
I do like it.
I didn't
like
clock that. That is such a cool jacket.
It's a really cool jacket.
Yeah. Cool.
It's neat.
Damn.
God. Betty's mom is fantastic. Next slide, please. So this is her mom in her wedding dress, and Evelyn's there, and Polly's there, and they're like really into the cult. And then Evelyn's like, "Oh, I just need you to sign these papers," and Betty like snatches them out of her hand and is like, "This is a release form. What kind of baptism requires a signed release form exculpating the organization in case of bodily harm or death?"
They did that at my baptism.
And then Evelyn responds to that by saying, "It's just like Edgar said, you're a detractor."
Oh my God. Can I cut in really fast?
Suppressive person.
This reminds me of a note that I took on the last episode that I meant to say that I didn't get to. But when Alice confronted Betty about wanting to attack the farm, like Betty is like, "I want to know what you know about griffins and gargoyles. And why don't you tell me? And like, you only trust the farm." And the mom is like, "I trust them more than I trust you, Betty." And I was like, based on what we know about Betty, fair.
I did not catch that line. That is crazy. I like totally missed that.
That is crazy. It is also crazy to know that in the very next episode, that 90s flashback I was talking about is from Betty's mom's point of view. It's Betty's mom telling her about everything that happened at Griffins and Gargoyles.
Oh, that's interesting. That's nuts.
Yeah. That's also, I didn't even mention it in the board recap, but during that 90s recap of them in their senior year in high school, she is pregnant with F.P. Jones's child, who was eventually born White Charles, who is their shared half-brother.
God, it's so fucking crazy how they're
not
like
related.
A step family.
Super weird.
It's really something.
It's really something. So Betty then goes to see Kevin, her best friend, gay Kevin, because she wants his help. She's compiled a list of people who have escaped from the farm, and she wants to call them and like get their stories so she can understand what the farm is really like. So she goes to him and she's like, "The farm is a cult. I have this list of 30 names. They're all escapees. Please help me call them." And he goes, "Well, after what happened with Moose and him leaving town, Evelyn started talking to me, and she's helped me a lot, and she said she'd introduce me to some cute gay farmies."
I love you, Kevin.
So once again,
Kevin,
Betty
God
goes
bless.
to gay Kevin for help, but all he can think about is being gay.
The simplest man on earth, dude.
I respect that, Kevin has his priorities in order.
Mm-hmm.
And
how many times have we gone to see what's Kevin up to, and it's just him being gay? Like, that's the most important.
Being gay,
also the
like
hardest struggle that
Icon.
anybody in Riverdale is going through is him being gay.
I think what's extra funny about Kevin
is that, like, for my president,
is that he's like actively like being traumatized by a cult right now. He's like being manipulated, and this is not even like the first time this has happened. It happens multiple times to Kevin, and still the biggest deal in his life is not the fact that he keeps getting manipulated and joining cults. It's that he is gay and he needs to meet some cute gay boys. Like, that is far more important.
Well,
he's gay and he's horny.
When the cult leader told me that she was going to introduce me to cute gay farmies, what was I supposed to do? Not join the cult?
No, yeah, right. I know.
That is absolutely gay Kevin's response.
That's gay Kevin.
And he's right.
Wow.
And also, in the episode that took place in the 90s that I watched for the last Riverdale Roulette, gay Kevin plays his dad, who's straight Tommy.
Oh, yeah!
He shares an on-screen kiss with Josie's mom. That, like, I don't know if the actor who plays gay Kevin is gay, or if he just got so method that he couldn't be straight anymore, but it was such a, like, gay man kissing a woman kiss. Like,
well, I mean, to be fair,
it felt like there was nothing between them
passion.
but Jesus.
That's so
is
funny.
there ever anything between anyone but Jesus on fucking Riverdale?
There was supposed to be, but you know, I don't know. I don't know if he's just gone too method, if he's just...
Oh, no, I'm just saying, like, on Riverdale, I feel
true.
like there's never any sexual chemistry between anyone who is together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except
except Cheryl and Tony Topaz.
Yeah, Cheryl.
Yeah, Cheryl and Tony, yeah.
That's just because Cheryl's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Okay.
So next thing that Kevin says after this is she's like, you shouldn't be so ready to see the worst in people, which is an insane thing to say to a girl who just found out her dad was a serial killer.
Yeah. That is crazy.
Like,
you love to hear it.
Why are you looking to see the worst in people?
Also,
though, is it because somebody that you trusted your whole life, who raised you from birth, turned out to be a monster?
That is also, though, 100%
get over it.
Cult rhetoric, because cult people are always, anytime you question the cult, they're always like, why are you so negative? Like, why are you trying to make this, like, into a bad thing, this thing that's helping me find gay boys? Why are you villainizing me finding gay boys? Like, stop it, Betty.
Why are you full of Heaton?
God, yeah, that made me just so mad. I was like, come on, Kevin.
Kevin deserves to get some cheap shots in at Betty after all that.
After everything.
That's fair. But as we know, Kevin then goes back and does worse to Betty when he drags her by her ankles to get a lobotomy.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, but
I forgot
in his defense, it was funny.
It was funny. It was funny.
All right, so Betty then she finally gets in contact with one of these survivors of the farm, and she says to this woman, how soon can you get to Riverdale? Implying this woman does not live in Riverdale. She is somewhere nearby, I guess, nearish by. So this woman meets with Betty. She's like, I don't want anybody to be able to see us. We have to be so secretive and so careful. So they meet in the bunker, and the woman immediately is like, the farm had places like this bunker. Wild. But so this woman says, I was part of the farm with my sister, and then my sister died during her baptism because they drowned her during her baptism, because the farm believes that if you can get close enough to death, you'll see the truth and you'll see your destiny. And Betty says, what? Which is
yeah.
So
is that why Betty saw those babies floating above the fire in that episode?
Maybe.
That I watched?
Maybe.
That's the truth.
That could be it. That could be the truth. So anyway, she talks to this woman for less than 2 minutes. This woman who came from out of town to meet her in person. And she talks to her for less than 2 minutes and then books it out of there.
What the hell?
Because her mom is getting baptized tonight. So she's like, oh God, I have to go save my mom. But also, you summoned this lady from out of town. She drove presumably more than 30 minutes, more than an hour maybe, to go see
Why did you schedule this interview at this time?
Yeah, why did you schedule this interview at this time? Why didn't you schedule it for earlier when you could maybe have a more thorough discussion with her? But no, she doesn't. She doesn't do that. She just runs the fuck out of there. Next slide, please.
She's got to go. She's busy.
So she gets the baptism happens. They do fully drown her mom. Betty runs in and yells, stop! And then she yells at Polly, who's the one holding her mother under the water. She goes, don't touch her, get away from her. And then immediately says, help me, as she's pulling her mom out. And then Polly goes and helps her. So I'm like, do you want her to touch her?
That.
Do you want her not
what
to?
do you want?
Make up your mind.
Oh my God.
But her mom, after Betty does like the worst CPR I've ever seen in my entire life, on any movie or TV show that I've ever seen.
Get her ass.
She's just like gently massaging her mom's boobs, like she's not doing CPR.
Oh no.
But her mom spits out the water and comes back and she's fine. So next slide, please. Betty is like talking to her mom after this, and she's like, no, she's like, you were drowned. And she's like, no, I wasn't drowned. You don't understand. I was reborn. It happened exactly the way the farm said that it would. I saw a vision of my destiny. I'm gonna sell the house.
Do you think she sells the house to Jughead
Maybe
and
she sells his
Jughead's
house
family.
to Jughead.
And that's why.
Then where does Betty live?
Farm.
Well, yeah, because now her mom is saying, like, I'm going to sell this house, and then we're all going to be together. You, me, Polly, the twins, the farm. We're all going to be together.
I mean, I think Betty is living in the bunker right now.
Yeah.
And doesn't the farm own the bunker?
No, the farm doesn't own the bunker. I still don't know who owns the bunker or where.
Yeah, I'm really confused about the bunker.
I think it's one of the kids that died from playing gardens and gargoyles. I literally can't say the fucking name. G&G.
You might be right.
I think it's what because
that might be right,
but
who?
I could have sworn they mentioned it was a farm bunker.
But Betty takes her there specific. Well, you might be saying because when Betty took that lady, the farm survivor there, the lady immediately said, "This looks just like a bunker that the farm had. Like the farm had a place like this, but it wasn't this place because otherwise the woman would not have met her there."
So maybe it like
this woman.
Maybe
guys, Revenge of Athena says it was one of the kids' bunkers. It was like Dilfer or something.
No, yeah, literally it was. It was like
okay, so
is there a kid named Dilfer?
I don't know.
Yeah, Dilfer. That sounds like a Riverdale name.
Yeah.
Like Dilf?
Yeah, I like Dilfer.
Dilfer.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's anyway. That's the end of Betty's plotline. So now we have to move on to Veronica's really boring. Anyway.
Not again.
So Veronica is like paying back some kind of a debt to Jughead's mom. I don't know what it's about. But she warns Jughead's mom that Hiram, her dad, thinks that the Jones family and the Serpents are trying to take over the drug trade in Riverdale. And she's like, well, I am. she is. Yes, correct. And so she's like, oh, maybe he's going to find out that mommy tried to sell his business out from under him. And I'm going to blackmail with you that. So you need to like tell me what your dad's going to do. Because it looks like I'm in a race with your dad to rebuild the candy trade. And I'm just going to like pause there to let's all remember that the drugs are jingle jangle. And so pixie sticks. And
so is candy trade like a cute euphemism?
I assume for drugs.
Jughead's mom and Veronica's dad only are like multiple times they say it's they're making candy. They're selling candy. It's all candy.
Do you think there's like some sort of weird rule? Like I don't know why is Riverdale so obsessed with like self-censorship?
I don't know, brother. I cannot fathom it.
The only thing I can think of is maybe it's like because it's based on Archie comics that they're
right,
like trying to make it like hee hee ha ha, like let's censor it, like
maybe.
Stuff was censored.
So anyway,
back then.
Yeah,
I guess it does make it more camp.
Yeah, it does. It does make it pretty camp. It's listen, we make fun of it a lot, but I do love it. I love that the drugs are candy. I think it's so stupid.
It's so stupid.
Yeah,
and
it is fun.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, Veronica then goes to her dad and is like, hold on. I skipped a slide. So now we're on the tall boy mention, which is actually where this started. So tall boy once again was mentioned. Tall boy ex-serpent tried to kill Hiram. Which is interesting because we also found out that tall boy was a gargoyle later. So who was he?
What hasn't he been?
That's true.
Small boy.
He is everything. He is.
Yeah.
We are all tall boy petite.
We are all tall boy petite. We are all tall boy petite. But yeah, so his valuable equipment, so all that drug stuff that you guys saw is gone. It's missing.
Mm-hmm.
When he's now out of prison, I guess. I think he's just gotten out of prison. And so so then he's like, I think that the Joneses are trying to, and the Serpents are trying to pull a fast one on me. And next slide, please. This is the slide I thought I was on when I was speaking before.
Oh, okay.
So Veronica's paying back this debt to Jughead's mom, and I don't know what that debt is about. But yeah, so basically Veronica warns her that her dad is like is going to try and rebuild his drug trade because he thinks that Jughead's mom is going to do all the drugs trades. And she's like, yeah, I am going to do that. You're correct.
Cool.
Cool. So then she goes to her dad and she's like, Daddy, I think you need to get out of the drug trade. If you can go to the next slide, please. I think you need to get out of the drug trade. You need to go legit. Stop doing the evil thing, which is selling drugs, and instead refocus on your good, virtuous, legal enterprise, the prison industrial complex.
Jesus. The one where children fight each other to death in a pit.
I can only assume that was Hiram's prison.
It's gotta be.
It had to have been.
She's like, Dad, you need to do this. Next slide, please. And Hiram immediately is like, cool idea, but what if instead I just sell drugs even more? Because Penny Peabody used the ghoulies to manufacture, distribute, and sell candy. Now that she's MIA, her gang is leaderless. So she's not dead at this point. She's just MIA.
Okay.
So he's gonna get control of the ghoulies to regain the control of the trade, which is like we know this happens later because he is in control of the ghoulies, who are the gargoyles.
But I thought there were no ghoulies left except for that one.
Yes, so this is
the last
because of the way that I have organized.
Okay, right. Sure.
We didn't know that at this point.
Okay.
So, next slide, please. She immediately, Veronica reports this to Jughead's mom, and then Jughead's mom and Veronica's dad have a business meeting, and Veronica's also there. She inserts herself into it because I guess it turns out that Veronica's mom is the one who got rid of all of Hiram's drug stuff while he was in prison. Jughead's mom, whose name is Gladys, I think, knows this and is blackmailing Veronica because if she tells Hiram that, Hiram will kill Veronica's mom.
What the fuck?
So Veronica inserts herself into this meeting to make sure that Gladys doesn't tell anything to her dad. And she's like, why don't I focus on the candy trade and you focus on the prison? Once again, calling it candy. And then he's like, wow, that's crazy. My daughter told me the exact same thing. Suspicious. And she's like, look, Daddy, if you agree to this scenario, then I could get behind that and we could work together just like you always wanted. And he's like, okay, I'll do it. I'll refocus on the prison. You'll run the streets, but I do need a steady stream of prisoners.
You gotta keep your prisoner quota met, dude.
Daddy. Yeah, and she's like, yay, Daddy, I'm so glad that you aren't going to be doing evil things. You're just going to be funneling people into your prison. And he's like, I bet your husband, the new sheriff, can help with that. And she's like, oh, you bet my sheriff husband is definitely going to put people in your prison for you. Yes. Good work, everybody.
The day is saved. Great job to Veronica.
Great job.
Job, Veronica. Well done, Veronica. So then later there's a family dinner with the Lodges.
Revenge of Athena says, we need fathers for the jail.
We need fathers for the jail. That's so true.
Exactly.
Grab the dads off the streets.
So then Hiram finally, he's been trying to get in contact with Governor Dooley this whole time, and he finally gets a call back from him and is like, wow, Governor Dooley told me that you, Hermione, made a contribution to him right after I went to prison, around the same time that you were getting rid of my business holdings. And then Veronica leaps onto that grenade and says, I burned your drugs and equipment. I did it, Daddy. To save her mom.
Bombshell.
Totally, yeah, absolutely. Good for you, Veronica, for shielding your mom that way. But his response to that is, well, I guess you owe me $74,000. And she goes, I'm fine with that.
Okay, that does make sense because in the episode I watched, she did casually say, by the way, Dad, you're going to pay me a $10,000 salary every week because I'm blackmailing you. And he was like, okay.
Yeah, that's true. So that's she probably does have that
$74,000 to pay him back.
Yeah, that's probably pocket change for her.
That's fucking crazy,
absolutely
dude.
Wild. And then there's this really awkward shot of them having dinner. So that's the end of Veronica's storyline.
Nice.
Today, unfortunately, that will come back again and again and again.
Oh, of course. Yeah, it'll never stop.
All right, so at this point now, Archie is out of juvie, and he and Josie are dating. And she says, wow, you're sweeter than a strawberry milkshake. But he's like, I only love boxing. That's the only thing I love. And then he's like, except for maybe you. But
what the
fuck, if I'm
Archie?
in the ring, I forget about everything else.
So this is before he was forced into
No, this
is
is
after. This is after.
This is 10 episodes after he's in the illegal juvie fighting ring.
Fuck?
So yeah, I guess he gets out and he's like, you know what I really loved about prison was the illegal fights that I did. I want to do legitimate fights.
Wouldn't you just be like traumatized? Like whatever.
Not Archie Andrews.
Nope.
Not Archie Andrews. Nope. So if we go to the next slide, he is training with Coach Keller, who I think that's Kevin's dad. I think that's Kevin's dad.
Yeah.
That is Kevin's dad, yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's him, yeah.
That's him. Okay. So now he's a coach at a boxing gym, which is I think the same boxing gym that Archie then starts running as a youth center in the next season. And my question is, why is Coach Keller not running it in the next season?
I think he dies. He probably dies.
I've got to say, I'm absolutely 100% certain that he dies because he seems like such a good mentor and stable figure in Archie's life.
Yeah, for sure. He's going to die. Wow.
Yeah, because he's like, Archie's like, I want to put me in, coach. I want to do a real boxing match. And he's like, look, you've got good speed and you got some power, but you got no technique. And until you learn that, don't even think about getting in the ring. Don't even think about your first fight, which great advice. I'll say I'm someone who took boxing classes for 2 years. I never got in the ring once because I went, this is fun, but if I get in the ring with somebody, I will be clobbered to death. And Archie just doesn't have that kind of self-preservation drive, I guess.
No, he definitely doesn't. That's crazy.
So, while Archie is at his boxing club one day in the next slide, this shady guy, Elio, I think his name is, Elio, is like trying to get his boy Randy into a fight. And the manager of the gym's like, any boxer is like, he's like, none of our guys are going to fight Randy. Even though Elio's like, any boxer in this jump would be lucky to fight Randy. And he's like, absolutely not. So Archie immediately goes, oh, this guy that all the adults say nobody should fight, I'm your dude. I can do it. I'm going to fight this dude. And Elio's immediately like, yeah, the one condition is that you have to lose. You have to throw the fight. And Archie's like, well, that seems shady. And he's like, no, actually, it's not shady. It's actually the best you're ever going to get at your stage. You're pretty much like such a nobody that nobody's ever going to want to fight you. So you have to get in the ring this one time and throw the match so that people know your name. So like.
Seems legit.
Yeah.
Again, these kids are so easy to manipulate. I need to start manipulating more teens because they seem very easy to manipulate.
Seems lucrative.
A good lesson to learn.
Seems lucrative.
Yeah. So he goes back to his coach in the next slide, and his coach is like, "You need to cancel this fucking fight." Great, and gives him great advice. Once again, great advice. There's no way he survives to the end of this season because he's giving too much good advice. He's too reasonable and good.
That'll get you.
So next slide, he goes and tells his girlfriend Josie, and he's like, "It's gonna get me in the game. It's gonna get my name out of there." And she's like, "Well, that sounds shady." So Archie Andrews, king of not listening to his smart girlfriend, he says, "Josie, I'm an ex-con who walked out of his SATs. Remember?" So I was confused about that because I don't think that ex-cons are from juvie. I think that after you turn 18, if you've been to juvie, it doesn't, your records are expunged.
Yeah, but in Riverdale, in Riverdale, like teen prison,
sealed. They're not expunged, but they're sealed.
They're sealed.
No, in Riverdale, that's not how it works.
There's guns and illegal prison fighting pits.
And he's
just. I like him putting "I'm an ex-con" next to "walked out of the SATs" on like the same level of like.
Which also, let me just question the timeline as we always do with Riverdale because he is a junior at this point. We know they started their senior year.
That's a little early
in season 4.
Yeah,
that's very because if he had walked out of the SATs, it would have to be spring
of of his senior year.
He would have had to walk out of them during spring of his junior year.
Or his junior year. Yeah.
It makes no sense.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
The timeline is falling apart.
Oh, and then he's like, but they're gonna pay me $5,000, and she has the best line. Josie has the best line. She says, "Wow, $5,000. That's all you think you're worth."
That's so funny.
Fucking read him to filth.
Get Josie. His ass, Josie.
I mean, you know, I feel bad for little Archie. He's not very smart, and he was in the prison pit.
I don't feel bad for him at all. I just don't like him.
Also, Espresso in the chat.
I mean, I don't like him either,
wants
but
to know why Noelle is this horrible thing.
That's what she looks like.
It's Juniper's fault. It's Juniper's fault.
We all hate it. Every single one of us hates it except for Juniper.
I love that they're calling it. Noello.
Noello. That is a good name.
It's really good.
But I don't want to look at it, so I'm going to move on to the next slide here. Archie then is like, finally somebody gets fucking through to him, and he's like, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. And the guy goes, any deviation from our agreement whatsoever will end very, very badly for you. And
oh boy.
I guess I can't. So then he goes to Coach Keller in the next slide. He goes to a trusted adult for help.
Oh no.
And once again, Coach Keller seems great. He's definitely dead. He's definitely gonna die.
Yeah, he's gonna die for sure.
No question he's going to die. Because he's like, Archie's like, I can't pull out because they're, they won't let me pull out. And he's like, fine. He says, fine, okay, we'll make sure that you don't get killed. I'm gonna train you properly for this fight. We're gonna look at some tape of the other guy. We're gonna do it. But then Archie, after all this happens, he goes to Elio, the fixer, and he's like, I'm not going to throw the fight, actually. You know what? I'm not going to do it. And then immediately after he leaves, Elio goes, all right, kill that guy, to his boxer, to Randy.
Cool. All right.
So now in next slide, it's Archie's big fight. Josie is singing a song at the club at the same time, and they keep like dramatically cutting between Josie's song and Archie doing his fight. And also at the same time, also Betty is running to save her mom. That is happening at the same time as Josie's dramatic song. So anyway, they have a surprisingly clean fight. Like, the guy does not try to kill Archie at any point. Like,
Kat.
What?
Are these Archie's bear attack
scars? Yes, they are. Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes, the bear attack.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So the bear attack has happened.
Continuity win.
I love that.
So he was attacked by a bear at this point. I truly don't. We have to figure out what happened with that bear fight.
I know. We got to know what happened with the bear.
We got to figure out why Archie was exiled to the woods and somehow beginning of the season in juvie, somewhere along the line, exiled to the woods, fights a bear, ends up at a boxing club. These things all happen in one season.
They all happened.
Apparently,
he's busy.
Less than 10 episodes. So
he's a busy guy.
He gets around.
Busy guy. Anyway,
Archie is doing all this, and Veronica is having just the same plot, like infinitely
like over and over and over.
Yeah, I know. Archie's going through like an insane, several genres of story at the same time. That Veronica is just still fighting with her dad. Anyway, so Archie actually does really good in this fight. Like, he follows his coach's advice, he baits Randy out, he gets him tired out, and he really wails on him in the last round, and everybody's like, oh, surely Archie has won. But then Randy Van Ronson has won anyway, because presumably he bribed the judges, and the judges gave him more points.
Oh, I didn't know that that's how boxing worked.
Oh yeah, that is how boxing works. If you don't get a knockout, if you don't get a KO, then it's based on points that they assign.
Weird.
Based
Okay.
on how you hit and how many times you hit.
All right.
So anyway, I don't know if he's supposed to die at some point. So Elio does not make good on that threat so far. Maybe this is how Coach Keller dies. We don't know yet. Anyway, this show it ends. Archie's story ends. He's the real winner because he gets to smash Josie.
Yeah.
And they make out and go have sex.
Nice.
And that's it.
Cool.
And that's what happened on this episode.
Well, good job, Kat.
We learned a lot.
We learned a lot.
We sure did.
Let's get back to the
All right.
to the board.
The board. Did we get anything?
I don't think we have any bingos, but let's go check the bingo board.
Let's always get a check.
Oh yeah, let's take a look at that old bingo board. That old chestnut of a bingo board.
Never hurts to check.
Yeah, can you zoom in a little more, Juniper?
Yeah.
There we go. All right, Satan's been in there. We did. Oh, that's right. We did check off teen engagement promise ring last time. While you guys weren't here.
Okay.
Because of Cheryl's mom. At the end of that episode, of the flashback episode, right. Cheryl's mom says to Cheryl's dad in high school, she's like, "I never want to leave you. Let's stay together forever." And it's very much like teen marriage, teen promise sort of situation.
Yeah, that tracks.
So that one
tracks.
Yeah, so that got chucked off while you guys were gone.
And they did get married, so.
Yeah.
Do we count only one bed as potentially Jughead and his dad sharing the couch?
I don't. But I would.
I don't know.
I don't know that I could make an argument for it.
It's a couch.
I could make an argument for it because it's not there's only one bed. There's only one house apparently. And Jughead
and they're all living in it,
and Jughead are both sleeping with women who live in that house.
Yeah.
And
I cannot believe that witchcraft hasn't been checked off yet.
I know, but I think we're gonna get a slam dunk.
We're waiting for the slam dunk on it.
Seen it.
I think we're gonna get that.
So witchcraft adjacent.
Yeah.
That is, we're gonna see. I think this whole thing with the Gargoyle King, we're gonna see some real witchcraft eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna get a slam dunk on only one bed at some point too.
I do too. I think we're stretching only one bed there.
Yeah.
So
all right.
Yeah, I don't think we can check anything off today.
Yeah.
But you know, it's always nice to look at the board.
Yeah.
Let's look at the favorites. Let's look at our favorites.
Oh yeah, we
didn't add any new death count. There's nobody.
Yeah, nobody died.
The main four died this time.
I gotta put Archie in jail.
Yeah, Archie's got to go into jail. All right, so who are our top characters? Top three characters. How are we feeling? Cheryl is always at the top.
Cheryl's always the top. I'm gonna put in a vote for Ethel because
I'll put Ethel in the top three.
She was crazy in our episode.
She was pretty crazy.
Yeah, we can take Penelope Blossom Young off of there.
Oh, she was played by Cheryl though, wasn't she?
She was played by Cheryl. Which is a large part of why she ended up in the top three.
Makes sense.
I mean, understandable.
Yeah, and she was great. She was proto Cheryl in every way, and I loved to see it. So, but I would replace her with Ethel, which I believe Ethel was in our top three after the first episode of Riverdale. Roulette.
She was,
so it's good to see, it's good to see her back up.
Good to see her back.
Climbing the charts. Is Brett gonna remain the fan fave? Sound off in the chat if you want to keep Brett, or
do we want to replace him on the top three at all? I still love Brett, so I
mean I have honestly, no problem with him.
There were no characters in.
I mean, what about little big man? Petite, tall boy.
Yeah, tall boy.
He's dead though. We've only seen him in his death.
Yeah, and he wasn't he wasn't in the episodes. They just talked about him.
Yeah, but come on.
I'll put I'll put in a vote for Coach Keller.
For Coach Keller.
Yeah, but I wouldn't put him as second. I'd put him as third. Ethel as second.
Yeah, but he can't beat Ethel.
That's what I'm saying. He can't beat
Ethel.
So
he would be.
I think we're good. I think we're good.
Yeah.
So let's look at our bottom three.
It's nice to see It's nice to see a responsible adult treating a child in a responsible way.
So we are doing Coach Keller. Coach Keller number 3, Ethel number 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we're replacing Brett.
I think we can for now. When Brett comes back, Brett will make his way back onto this list. But
now
it looks fresh.
The fan favorite by a landslide appears to be Noello.
Yeah. Okay.
So you got to put that in there.
Noelle will be so confused when we come back to that. Bottom three characters.
I mean, Veronica's still
on the top.
Although I don't know, to be fair, do we blame Veronica or do we blame Veronica's dad?
No, I still blame Veronica because she was like, Dad, I want you to stop doing drug sales. I want you to do something better for the world, like the prison industry.
That's true.
Also,
that's true,
at this point, she's had so many opportunities to genuinely turn her father into the police for, like, crimes.
Or the
and,
FBI.
And instead just blackmailed him and not taken those opportunities that I, like, don't...
All right.
Yeah, I'm like, she's not...
Yeah.
I think we should put the warden on here on the bottom 3 because he was a freako.
Yeah, I take
Did he
that.
replace
I take that.
Uncle Frank?
Yeah, let's replace Uncle Frank. I don't remember why he was in the bottom 3.
I'm assuming he's some sort of prevert.
Yeah, I don't remember. Juvie prison warden. Is there anybody who replaces Archie? I mean, Jughead's mom. I don't like Jughead's mom, but I don't know.
But at least she's insane and she's doing drugs and stuff.
Yeah, I think
Archie's still kind of boring, and he seems like he was kind of a dumbass in your episode.
Yeah, I think so. I think we leave Archie where he is. We leave Veronica where she is.
I'm trying to think because I'm trying to think if anyone else pissed me off. I mean, I will say Veronica's dad does piss me off just because like we couldn't have the Veronica's dad plot without Veronica's dad.
Yeah.
But
true. Again, no, he pisses me off, but at least he's insane.
I guess.
Like, no. Don't put him on the board.
I just have to put him right here.
Wait, what do you do? I hate you! I hate you! I hate you!
That's who Noello is. It's important.
Brother, this is a collaborative board. You're not in charge of it.
This is my collaboration. Noello is the fan favorite. She'll go away next week.
I guess.
Next time.
You're right. I'll
Noelle
leave him.
needs to know.
He's so small. He's so small and also so still.
Yeah, he's not moving because I don't think gifts work on this board. So.
Okay. All right. Well, I think that's everything. We just need to spin the wheel. Let's
Here we go, boys.
Okay. Hey, you know what? I want to do a shout out to chat for doing a complete 180 turnaround on their opinion of Noello. They are all pro Noello, and I'm just so happy to see it.
They all have fucking Stockholm syndrome.
It's how can you look at him and not be happy? Look at his little tail wagging. All right.
It's not his tail, it's his tongue, and that's
Stop talking.
Shit.
That's not the wheel, brother. That's not the wheel.
I know. No, it is the wheel. It's because we changed the wheel. I have to open the wheel. I forgot. Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on. Didn't I bookmark it?
I'm so glad Noello is gone.
Is it in my toolbar, bro?
Bro.
Hello? I think Noelle sent a link to it in the Discord. Hold on, let me check.
Well, I just want to say thanks to everyone in the chat for engaging with this insane nonsense.
Thank you. Yeah. The response to our new show has been really, really strong, and I really appreciate everybody who showed up. We appreciate you sharing it with your friends. We'll do the plugs here right now.
There we go.
Make sure you're sharing this with all of your friends. Make sure you're sharing it on social media. Really, the best way you can help us make this show a success is to get other people to listen to it. And so if you can take a few minutes and compose a social media post talking about how much you love this show,
or open your window and scream,
or throw a pigeon out the window with a tasteful note tied to its leg, any of these will help us immensely. Boy, what's happening with the stream overlay right now is stunning.
I'm trying to find the fucking wheel that Noelle remade, and I don't know where
we
it
may
is.
just can we just go back to the old wheel for now so that we can
it's gone.
Oh God, no.
Dead.
That's the problem.
It's okay. We'll vamp.
Yeah,
okay.
just vamp for a minute.
If you need to leave, you can leave too. It's okay.
The other thing, if we need
to get your roast.
I mean, I was just saying, if we need to, we could also just do a random number generator for the number of episodes of Riverdale and do it that way.
We could. Hold on. Let me just.
I believe that Juniper can do this.
I believe in it.
I believe in a thing called love. Just listen to the rhythm of my heart.
Oh, right. It's not happy with me either.
Let's go.
Thank you. This was a really good rendition of I Believe in a Thing Called Love by the band Darkness.
I feel like there was there were some great comments in the chat tonight. I feel like I was going to scroll back and read one in particular.
All right.
I'm scrolling through.
You can do it, Juniper.
Hold on. Let me just try this. You guys?
Hey, it's here.
I did it. I fucking did it. I fucking did it.
Thank God. All right.
Okay, now we can
Noelle?
spin the wheel.
Noelle's here?
Noelle? Noelle? Oh, wait. Let me make sure.
She is. Noelle's in the chat.
Noelle's in the chat. Her ghost has appeared.
All right, so who are the teams next week? I think it's me and Noelle are first team. Is it you and Errol? Is it me and you now, Errol? Or is it...
I don't know. I'm stupid.
No,
wait,
you're
where
very
did Noello go? Hold on.
Don't worry about it. I don't care about Noello. We gotta be done.
Okay.
I know. I don't remember what the teams are.
Yeah, what are the teams? So, because we've had so many like insane things happen with the teams lately.
Shit.
I don't know if it's...
So last time,
because last time it was just me and Noelle. So
yeah, last time it was just you and Noelle.
Yeah.
But this time, it was supposed to be you and Noelle on a team, and I'm on a team with Errol. So
yeah. So
next time?
Next time is it?
It could either be me and Noelle or me and Kat.
Yeah.
I think it's you and me, Errol. I think we're the next.
Okay.
In the rotation, so
and
it'll
then
be me and
Noelle.
you and Juniper and Noelle. So Errol, what's our team name going to be?
Oh God.
I feel like I want the team name to be God, we can't make any more jokes about griffins and gargoyles because like
Gargoyle blood. It could be gargoyle blood.
Yeah, I'll take gargoyle blood. Let's do gargoyle blood. Okay. I'll take that.
Now I have to think of a name for me and Noelle.
Noello.
Honestly, Noello.
Yeah, Noello.
Yeah, Noello. Team Noello. Okay.
All right.
Do you guys want to go first?
Yeah, we'll go first.
Okay.
Not season 3 or 4. Not season 3 or 4.
Please.
Not season 3 or 4. Oh, please.
Someone in the chat did suggest that we should get one re-roll if it is season 3 or 4.
Season 3 or 4. I think that would be fair. Season 2.
I'll take season 2.
Episode 8.
I guess.
2. Yeah, I'll take season 2.
Okay. Let me write.
Okay, so me and Kat are season 2?
Yep. We're season 2, episode 8.
Okay.
I'm gonna be so jealous if they get like season 7 or whatever.
I know. I'll be full of vindictive pride if they get season 4.
Jesus.
Season 4, episode 11.
Oh shit.
Sucks to suck.
That is it. I don't care. I'm fine with it. I mean, like, it's kind of annoying.
You're right. You haven't. You
late
haven't
in
seen
season 4
so many
at least.
episodes of season 4 as I have.
Yeah. No, I haven't. I think I've seen like maybe.
Noelle says respin.
Noelle, do you really want to respin?
She says it again.
Okay. All right. Okay, we'll respin.
I'll allow it.
We'll respin.
Except another episode from
except I removed it.
Noelle says wait is bread in season 4. I don't know, Noelle.
We'll add it. Hold on, let me add it back in. Oopsies.
I bet he is, 4, honestly.
Episode 11.
Yeah, that is actually. Brett is season 4. So if you want more Brett.
Yeah, so if you want Brett, you have to watch season 4, you baka.
Noelle, last chance. I just put it back in. Do you want it or no?
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
We gotta wait for the delay.
Don't respin. Okay.
Oh, she wants the Brett.
Okay, we're keeping it. We're keeping it.
We're keeping
it.
We're keeping it. All right. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for attending class today, the class of Riverdale.
Riverdale Rue Brett.
Riverdale Rue Brett. That should be your team name.
Yeah, it should.
No, that should be our team name, actually.
Yeah, I guess we did come up with it.
Yeah. All right, we gotta go. I don't want to look at Noello anymore. Let's go. Let's go, gang.
I love you, Noello. You'll always be in my heart, and I'll never forget you. And you've changed my life in so many beautiful ways. Okay, everybody, thanks for coming to Riverdale Roulette. And we will see you in approximately 2 weeks. Okay.
Yep, don't forget to like and share and subscribe.
Yep.
Thank you.
All that good stuff. Noello forever. Okay, bye.